about, the story
Sure.
of Batman versus Superman. So there's so much commentary in the film, and in particular, one of the things that comes up a lot is fear of the other, and I'm curious how you came to decide that that was what you wanted to use as sort of the genesis of Bruce's hatred towards Superman, and because funnily enough, similarly to what people were saying last night about how Watchmen is more relevant now than when it came out, I think the same, unfortunately, can be said for Batman versus Superman,
Sure.
because when you hear Bruce's rhetoric and when you see those protesters, it's just, it
Yeah,
kind of stings
for
a little
sure.
bit
No.
because of how real it is.
In kind of a good way, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
bad way.
how you came to decide to use that for the story.
Yeah, no, again, I think that what is the movie, 4 years old? 3 years old. So, but when we were writing it, it was 4 years ago. So it was just like a lot of stuff that Chris and I, would talk about, like how do we make the movie, and it's a coming tide, like anything. When you feel something in the zeitgeist, you can talk about it and write about it, and maybe it's not. It allows it to sort of, come to fruition or not. But I think in this case, it's been very, especially as like this whole idea of sort of treating Superman as an immigrant or as like this other, an alien, and the pun is not not meant, and I think that really informed a lot of just the way we thought about it, and it's a lot about. But I think also it's interesting that it doesn't judge. The movie kind of doesn't judge in a lot of ways. It allows people to have a point of view that's the opposite and then change and then have another point of view. And I think that that's an important message of the movie too, is that like we learn from each other. Like a lot of it's misunderstanding, like a lot of it is that we're not taking time to look from the other perspective. And if we did, we would be able to see maybe another world, like another way of feeling. And I think that that's an important part of the movie. And I think it comes through anyway. So that's a great question.